fit to heaven through the sea.
Within the city there is a place called Chinatown, a mysterious place where rare and very valuable commodities are in abundance. This is my pet shop. Why don't you come in? I'm sure you shall find something you desire. Welcome. You must be Mr. Jason Gray.
Yes, I am Mr. Gray. I was told the pet my wife ordered was here.
Yes, we have the pet that was requested. However, owing to the unusual circumstances involving your wife, we didn't know if you would still want it. Please allow me to offer my sympathies, Mr. Gray. I was sorry to hear of her death.
Thank you. Yes, I still want it.
Right this way, if you please.
What is it?
Oh, I see. She didn't tell you. It is a fish.
A fish? What kind of fish? Is it tropical?
No, not tropical. It's a rare species we're not able to display in the store.
What is this? The fish must be huge.
Please climb up and take a look.
I can't see anything.
Ava! Ava, you're alive! You're alive, Ava!
Sir, you shouldn't lean out so far. Please look carefully. It's a mermaid.
A mermaid?
Ava, it's me, Jason. Is it really you, Ava? What happened to your legs? Is that some sort of costume?
Calm yourself, sir. I found this specimen quite by accident. It washed ashore last week on the night of the full moon.
The night of the full moon? That was our wedding night.
Look at that ring. That's the wedding ring I gave her.
Is it? Well, perhaps she is the reincarnation of your wife.
Do you think so? Really?
Or it could be the other way around. In Asia, there is a legend that mermaids live in a glorious palace on the ocean floor, and that sometimes to amuse themselves, they come to land so that they may mingle in the company of men. Maybe the Evangeline you married was a mermaid disguised as a human.
Is that possible?
Anything is possible. However, I doubt that we will ever know. I'm afraid she's lost her memory. When she regained consciousness, she could not remember where she came from. She had no idea where she was going. She could not even remember her name. Perhaps if she recovers her memory, she will recall the pledge she made to you. She may even recall the night of that unfortunate accident. So, I take it you like her?
Of course I do. I'll take her home.
I'll need you to sign this contract.
Of course.
I understand you're excited, but in your excitement, it is important that you understand the terms of the agreement. First, you may not let anyone else see her. Secondly, you must keep her in a large tank filled with seawater. The water must be changed regularly. And third, do not let her go hungry at any time. In the event that any of these terms are breached, we cannot assume responsibility for the consequences.
Yes, I understand you.
Excellent, then we're agreed. I hope you'll be very happy.
How do you like it, Ava? I had the pool filled with salt water. It's all for you, Ava. Ava. Are you my Ava? Are you really her?
Jason Gray went out last night?
Yes, indeedy. The patrolman we had stationed there saw him.
So, gonna tell me where he went, Jill?
Chinatown.
Don't tell me, and he went to the pet shop.
What's with you, Leon? You know Evangeline Blue's death is officially an accident, and Jason Gray's a guy who lost his wife on his wedding night.
Yeah, I know, Captain.
Listen, Leon, he was her manager, for Christ's sake, and she was a big star. Where's his motive? She was worth more to him alive. But you've got a theory. Well, I've got a theory, Leon. You've got a bug up your butt about that pet shop. This case is closed. Now go do some real work.
Damn.
Hey, Leon. Didn't you mention that guy at the pet shop has a sweet tooth? I'd be delighted to handle that paperwork for you.
Thanks, Jill. Dinner's on me tonight.
We haven't seen you in a while.
I've got some questions to ask you, but, here, I
Oh,
brought you a little...
my, a fruit tart from Madame C is excellent.
So, Count, I understand that Mr. Jason Gray paid you a visit last night. There's no reason to lie about it. I know he was here.
Yes, indeed, he certainly was here. I sold him a rather exotic pet with the very sincere hope of consoling his sorrow. He lost his wife, you know.
You didn't sell him a monster rabbit, did you?
No, not at all. Our motto here is to sell love, dreams, hope, and happiness.
Right. So now why not tell me what you sold the guy?
A mermaid.
Yeah, right. You think I'm an idiot, don't you? Now tell me what you sold him. Tropical fish? Goldfish? How much did he pay for
I
it?
can see you don't trust me.
Large tank, seawater. Must be changed frequently. Do not let her go hungry at any time.
Is the contract not in order?
No. It's all legal.
But you're a detective with the homicide division, are you not? Why are you investigating Jason Gray?
You know he just got married to Evangeline Blue.
Ah, the singer, drowned on the day of her wedding. Tragic.
Right. Well, her body hasn't been found yet. Her accidental drowning's still big news in the press. Only it wasn't an accident. It was murder.
A murder? But according to Mr. Jason, Evangeline had been drinking. She went on deck to sober up and slipped into the water quite by accident, Detective.
Yeah, well, newsflash, Mr. Jason's a liar.
You think he's lying? Why?
Ah, because of my instincts as a detective.
Detective, Mr. Jason is not the kind of person that kills others. He was most truly and completely devastated at the loss of his wife. You understand?
So you're saying it was an accident? I just don't think it played out that way. What if he was covering for someone, somebody else who was there? There was Jason and...
Louise Tesson.
Louise was Evangeline Blue's dresser. She was around her all the time. And get this, Captain, Louise and Jason used to be lovers, but then he falls in love with the big rock star, Ava.
Exactly. Rumor has it that Ava had the hots for Jason and seduced him, stole him away from Louise.
So, Louise takes revenge on the day of Ava's wedding, pushes her overboard for stealing Jason. Jason keeps his mouth shut because he feels guilty for dumping her. It makes sense. So where's Louise now?
She's gone. She went back to her hometown after the accident.
Yeah? Well, go find her.
Ava. Are you really my Ava? You've forgotten about me, haven't you?
Lucy, fit to heaven.
Ava? Oh, Ava. I knew you didn't forget. I hoped you wouldn't. You hear it? That's the voice of Evangeline Blue.
To heaven.
Ava, I'll never let you go again. Even if you can't remember. We'll start all over again. I love only you. Ava! Ava? Are you singing for me? You forgive me, don't you, Ava? You forgive me?
My instincts as a detective suck.
Really? Don't be so hard on yourself. Let's talk about your instincts.
Ah! What the hell are you doing here?
I wanted to thank you for the tart, so I brought you some tea.
You brought me some tea. Well, listen here, fella. You're what we call a civilian, and you're not allowed in here, okay?
Oh, sure I am. The chief of police is a client of ours. He has a nice little dog. So tell me, what happened with Ava's dresser?
I went to see her this morning.
I haven't seen Jason since the accident, and even if I do get married in the future, it won't be to him. No matter what, I would never marry him. Never. Never.
She didn't do it, Count. Those tears were real.
Were they? I see, Detective. And perhaps you can tell me the difference between real and fake tears. I've often wondered. You understand me, Detective? You know, even a mermaid would shed tears to possess a person she loved. Some fairy tales say that a mermaid's tears become pearls. And what's the difference between real pearls and imitations? It's hard to tell.
Okay, so you're saying Louise is the murderer?
I did not say that. Please, your tea is getting cold. You know, speaking of mermaids, in Asia they say one gains eternal youth by consuming the fresh entrails of a mermaid.
Ooh. You guys really eat that stuff?
I hear that it is such a delicacy that once you've tried it, you can't live without it. I hear the same thing is true of human flesh, Detective.
Leon, part of Evangeline's body washed up on shore. Here you can see. Looks to me like the body was torn up by a shark. It's only the left thigh. It's already pretty badly decomposed. It's gotta belong to Ava, right, Leon? Leon?
An autopsy report has confirmed that recently discovered human remains are those of popular singer Evangeline Blue. Out of respect for her many fans, we will be broadcasting a tribute to Evangeline, beginning with her million-selling album from 1991.
Jason? Jason, a detective came to my house today. Jason? Jason? Jason! Jason, why haven't you been answering your phone? What's wrong with you, Jason? You look so strange.
What do you want?
Ava is waiting for me.
Ava is dead.
Listen, you can hear her singing. She just wanted to surprise us, scare us a little. It was just one of her games. But it made me realize who I really truly love. Who the most important person in my life really is. I love Evangeline, and I'd die for her. Goodbye, Louise. Evangeline is waiting for me.
Jason! Jason, open this door! Jason! Jason, please! Jason!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Ava. I will love you forever.
You're here to tell us the truth about Evangeline's accident?
Yes, I want to tell you everything. I have to. That night, Jason and I slipped away from the party and went on deck.
Louise, you have to forgive me, but it's all for the good of the business.
I understand, Jason.
Ava's had everything she wanted since she was a child. Wanting me as a husband is just one more of her whims. This marriage is a sham. She'll grow tired of it. She'll grow tired of it, and then...
Jason, she wants you because you're the only man who hasn't fallen in love with her.
Louise... The only woman I've ever loved is you. My heart is yours forever.
Ava!
Ava, please, listen to me. Ava, no!
I can still hear that horrible scream. It's been ringing in my ears ever since that night. Jason and I vowed never to tell anyone about what happened, and we also promised never to see each other ever again. Ava. She came back. She wants revenge against me, against Jason. When she was alive, she took him away from me. Now in death, she wants Jason's life. I will take any punishment I deserve. Just save Jason, please.
It was suicide. Guess my instincts were half right anyway.
Listen, Louise, even if Ava killed herself because of you two, it doesn't constitute a crime in any legal sense.
Besides, Miss Tesson, we're police. We can't arrest a ghost. There's no physical evidence. I'm afraid what Jason needs is a good psychiatrist or therapist.
When I went over to Jason's house, I noticed he had something in his swimming pool. Something the size of a dolphin or a shark.
A shark?
I think Jason really believes the fish is Ava.
Okay, Count, what the hell did you sell Jason? Talk, and no more lies!
I already told you I sold him a mermaid. She is a proud and a possessive creature. If it helps her to get someone to love her, she will not at all mind showing a few tears, just as Ava did on that night. Don't you understand? That is what they do.
Ava?
By the way, Detective, I wonder, can you tell me if that small-minded prince, Jason Gray, who mistook guilt for true love, is keeping to the sales terms or not?
Sales terms?
Not to let her go hungry at any time. She can become quite ferocious. Although maybe that's precisely what Mr. Jason wanted.
fit to heaven through the sea. Fit to heaven.
Where's the pool?
It's in the sunroom and back.
What's that smell? Turn on some lights!
This just in, the upper body skeletal remains, believed to be those of Evangeline Blue, were discovered in the stomach of a very large fish, an as yet unidentified species. The fish also contained the body of a Mr. Jason Gray.
Fit to heaven through the sea.
Once tasted, you can never live without it. The taste of the delicacy called love. They say mermaids are very possessive creatures.